All right, let's talk about Troy Aikman, who is going at some of the members of this country right now, because ESPN's Troy Aikman is doubling down, as they say, on the culture war content. Now, I had to read about this one because I didn't know all the backstory of what's going on, but I'm going to take y'all through it. So in May, amidst the ongoing Bud Light transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney, I've heard or seen that culture war drama, Troy Aikman wanted to make it clear that his 8 Elite Light beer, didn't even know he had a beer company, y'all knew that, had no agenda and would offer no distractions. I know what you're doing already, Troy. He said, quote, everybody's talking about beer companies these days, but nobody's talking about beer. He said that on his Twitter page. I started 8 with the goal of creating a company dedicated to making really great light beer. No agenda, no distractions, just great fucking beer. Troy Aikman about that life. And dog, I think he's living above the law. Troy Aikman can do what he wants to do. So he was still careful not to mention Anheuser-Busch or Bud Light by name. The ESPN broadcaster would go on to say that his beer brand is certainly not trying to be political or part of any debate. That's what he said. But yesterday, however, my man Troy Aikman released another video, this time tapping into the notion that many other beer brands that claim to be American are actually not. They're not American, unlike his company. So at 8, he says, we believe in truth and authenticity. Oh, you need to sponsor this show then, damn it. Our company is proudly based right here in Texas, and all of our beer is brewed right here in the good old USA. Woo! So I've got to call it like it is. There are a lot of beer brands out there that are trying to cash in on this holiday by slapping the American flag on their package. No, regardless of whether or not they are truly American. Damn it, frauds. So this July 4th, drink American, whether it's 8 beer or any other American-owned beer brand. And on behalf of all of us out here, we appreciate your support. Cheers. Troy, know what he's doing. So Aikman, he remains extremely careful not to mention those other beer brands by name or those companies by name. But you ain't gotta be that smart. It don't take that much to figure out who he's talking about, right? He's alluding to companies like St. Louis-based Anheuser-Busch. I stopped there. Did y'all stop there? I was like, St. Louis-based, that's America? Shoot, I ain't gotta go back to school to know that St. Louis is in America, which is owned by Belgian multinational company Anheuser-Busch InBev. Oh, I should have put that together. I never did. So Aikman calls all the games we know on Monday Night Football, and it's a broadcast that, let's just say, is heavily supported and sponsored by beer companies like, you guessed it, Anheuser-Busch. So it's unlikely that Aikman's beer company will cause itself any conflicts, but it could get awkward, especially if he continues to take veiled shots, throw the rocks, and hide his hands at the same companies that ESPN, who has the rights to the Super Bowl in 2026, is charging millions of dollars for commercials and sponsorships. Yo, Aikman, I can see 2 roads right here. I can see the road ESPN wants to travel and the road Aikman wants to travel. And let's just say they have conflicting interests. Let's say that. Why? Because Troy Aikman smells Bud Light. I mean blood in the water. He calling that Bud Light in the water. He like, durner. They leaning. They losing billions of dollars because they going all in on agendas. And I am not. Or the only agenda he actually is I am American, pure-blooded American, right? Now, ESPN's agenda is a little different, right? A little watered down. It's not so much, yeah, we're American and we're proud. We're in Bristol, New York, LA, DC, etc. But we take money from anywhere. Right, we're going to take this dope from anywhere, including sponsorship from a Belgian brand. All right, so now what's going to happen here? See, Troy Aikman, his bet is, look, I rose to the top in football. I rose to the top in broadcasting. Don't let me rise to the top in food and beverage. Don't let my light beer rise to the top. Then I ain't gonna give a damn about what ESPN is paying me. What ESPN is paying me in a year right now, I'm gonna make in a month if I go out there and get this beer where it needs to go. So it's interesting how they're going to be on parallel paths, but sooner or later, something's going to happen. There's going to be contention in the room because ain't no way some multi-billion-dollar brand is going to sit there and give you money knowing that it's not, one, being fully supported, or at least the whole facade of trying to act like you're down with the brand, or two, actually taking shots, thinly veiled or not, taking shots from one of the spokesmen for that same brand when you're covering the Super Bowl, when you're covering Monday Night Football. So I see this going on right now. Troy, like, what you talking about? ESPN, like, you know what we talking about. What you say? I don't know what you talking about, Troy. You better chill, bow. And I think at that time, with enough runway, Troy Aikman may be in a place where he'd be like, all right, I ain't got to talk on Monday night no more. Just going to sip one with my new beer brand. That's in the B's right there. So what y'all think? Y'all think Aikman's a hypocrite? Says he has no agenda, but clearly he does have an agenda, and he's playing the cultural war game. His agenda is pure American. No agenda. That is still an agenda. What y'all think? His beer company really causing a conflict now or later? How y'all foresee that? I'll be in those comments and check it out.